this is how the Birkin bag is supposed to be worn. So this is Jane Birkin. She was the iconic singer and actress who the Hermes bag was named after. The story about how the Birkin came to be has got to be one of my favorites. So Jane Birkin always used to carry around this little wicker basket, no matter what she was wearing. As you can see, she's wearing a beautiful dress with a wicker basket. So the story goes, she was flying from France to London and she got upgraded to first class on an Air France flight. And she was carrying her wicker basket around, and as she was putting it away, all the contents fell out of her bag. So the man who was sat next to her said to her, "Oh, you should really get a bag with pockets." She replied, "As soon as Hermes come out with a bag which has pockets, I'll buy it." To which he responded, "I am Hermes and I will put in pockets for you." So he then asked her, "Well, what do you want it to look like?" So she did a little sketch on the back of a sick bag, and that is how the iconic Birkin came to be. She used to decorate it with like little beads and accessories and even an Hermes watch. I just love that story. Like, the Birkin was literally sketched on the back of a sick bag. Like, and I also loved how she wore the bag, how it was intended, you know, as a bag and not just as a fashion accessory. Like, it definitely served both purposes for her.
When I shop ultra luxury, I shop 100% authentic. That's why I shop at Fashion File. Online, on the app, or in person. Shop used, new, vintage, and hard to find. Shop, sell, repeat.
Make them real. J'adore Dior.
It's as if you hold me, so baby, do it right, do me right. We can go all the time, we can move fast in the wine. When you put your body on mine and color.
Hi everybody, this is a comparison between one of the most popular totes ever and one of the totes that I say is killing it. So I'm going to do a quick comparison between the Neverfull, this is the GM, and the Dior tote in the toujours. And I have to tell you right off the bat that the Dior is killing it. And I never thought in a million years that I would say that I've actually found a bag that is better than the Neverfull. Now, let me just say, the Neverfull is still the perfect traveling bag. It is still a great traveling bag. It really is. But is it the best tote? I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you guys. I'm not wearing my ring, so let me put it on because you guys pay attention to everything but the handbag. So whenever I don't have either one of my rings on, which I'm not putting them both on because I just got through working out, guys. If I'm on a video and I have on this gray ensemble, I've just got through working out. And hey, I take off my jewelry and all that because you get all sweaty and stuff, but I digress. So this is the beautiful Neverfull GM with the red inside. And as you can see, she has an organizer, which I'm taking out because I think I'm actually going to put this organizer. This is an organizer from Amazon. I don't know. I think I lost count of how many organizers I have for my Neverfull, because Neverfull bags, because I have put in the MM organizer in this GM before, and it's just when I don't feel like looking for the GM, because the organizer that fits in here can fit in my carry-all MM. The carry-all MM is a humongous bag, right? It's right in between the MM and the GM Neverfull. So the carry-all, the organizer for the Neverfull GM can fit in the carry-all, and I'm certain that it can fit in the Dior. But I'm just doing a quick comparison because I'm not gonna try to make up you guys your mind about it, but I'm just gonna tell you why I think the toujours is a better choice. So the Neverfull, and everyone knows this about the Neverfull. By the way, I'm still trying to figure it out, and if you guys know what's going on with this new Neverfull that's supposed to be coming out that you can turn inside out. And the reason why I'm saying it like that, because I know there's been new Neverfulls, right? So that's not why I'm saying that. I'm saying that because the Neverfull tote has always been a tote that could be carried inside out. I can turn this inside out if I wanted to. So I'm trying to figure out what is going to be different between the Neverfull that's coming out now that you can turn inside out, and the Neverfulls that everyone that I know has that can be turned inside out. I just want to know what's going to be different. Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe I didn't get the details of what was going to be different. Maybe I missed the details of it. If somebody can explain it to me, I will be more than happy to understand it. But right now, I don't see the point, because the Neverfull has always been a tote that could be worn that way. So, hey, comment down below in my comments if you know the difference. By the way, thank you for listening. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing. Please don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and comment as much as you choose. Okay, so today's comparison is between the Dior Toujours and the Neverfull GM. And I know by looking at these, you think that the GM Neverfull is much bigger, and is much bigger in stature, but I promise you, this large Dior tote can carry as much, if not more, than the Neverfull. I'm going a little bit too far when I say more, but it can't carry as much as the Neverfull. And the reason why I have fell in love with this bag, and I have to get it in leather, I must get it in leather, I have to, because everything about this bag is what I've been saying that Louis Vuitton needs to go back to. The attention to detail, just the intricate parts of this bag is just so freaking amazing. I know I've already done a video on this bag. I can't get over it. I'm in love with this bag. But let me just say, if you're in the market for a good tote, a good traveling tote, a good everyday tote, a tote that you can tote just about anything, and and you're tired of being like everyone else in the crowd, in the airport, on the beach, at the mall, at the grocery store, at church, wherever, anywhere, and carrying the most popular tote ever, the Neverfull. If you just want to have a different tote on your arm, then keep watching. So this is a beautiful, and I love don't get me wrong, this tote will be continually used. It is one of my go-to traveling tote bags whenever me and my husband decide to either take a road trip, flying trip, or just a day overnight, or just getting out trip. This is one of my go-to bags, right? I absolutely love my Neverfull. But sometimes you don't want to look and be like everybody else in the crowd. You want something a little different, right? So let's get into that. Okay, so the Neverfull has been seen. I'm sorry about that, guys. It was an alarm going off on my phone, and I don't know if it could be seen on the video or not, but it's like an eyesore. Okay, so I had to stop it. You already know the intimate parts about the Neverfull, so it does not make sense for me to do a video showing everything about the Neverfull. But I don't know if you know the intimate parts about this beauty. She comes in just denim. She comes in a black leather, cream leather, and I believe it comes in another color. And before I upload this video, I will add the other colors that this bag come in. But she is freaking amazing. I mean, freaking amazing. Everything that Dior did about this bag, they put their stamp of approval on it. I never knew. Sometimes you never knew you needed something to add to your collection until you needed it. Okay, so I stumbled upon this just by looking one day, because I was like, everybody's always saying, Lisa, all you ever talk about is the Louis Vuitton. But you keep saying that they're not giving you what you want from them because they're asking for more, but they're not giving you more. They're actually giving you less when it comes to the details of the new craftsmanship that they're delivering. Yes, the P9, the new collection that's out, right? Pharrell collection, it's hitting on everything. It's the intimate details, the leather, speedy and all of that. It's nice, beauty and all of that. But that's not, when that line is not telling me that Louis Vuitton has stepped it up. That line is telling me that Louis Vuitton has stepped it up in price, because that line is very absorbently expensive. And I don't think it's really taken in consideration of the consumers that purchase Louis Vuitton handbags, that kept purchasing Louis Vuitton handbags over the years. And to come out with a bag that's almost triple the amount of the average bag sold by Louis Vuitton, I think it's, I don't want to knock the designer of the Pharrell line, but I think it was an insult. I think that to come out with a bag so expensive, like up into the Hermes level of cost, I think it was like, good Lord, trying to break the bank. If you're trying to cater to a different demographic, that's fine and well, but sometimes you need to do a deeper dive into research to find out that a lot of the consumers that purchase Louis Vuitton handbags, they may be up in the upper class, but they have a vast amount of just an average day person like myself that invests in Louis Vuitton. And the little person should always be considered when you're making a line, a collection. So that's all I had to say. The Pharrell, Speedy, everything, I like the intimate details on it. The price is too much, and I'm never going to change my mind about it. The bag is too expensive for the average person that purchases Louis Vuitton bags. It is my opinion. I know some people may disagree with me, but Louis Vuitton has had leather bags before. So that's not the first leather bag, and that's not the first leather Speedy. There's a leather Speedy out right now. The leather Softy is still like half the price of the Pharrell. So we've had leather Speedies before, and the leather Speedy that's out now is soft too. You know, it's soft, it's beautiful, the inside is gorgeous. Everything about it is a beautiful bag. So, but they managed to keep that at a reasonable price. That bag is half of the price of the Pharrell bag. So I don't want to get on that tangent, but I was kind of taken back about how expensive that line is. And I know they was trying to make a statement like a cut above the rest or whatever they were trying to do when they came out with that collection. But that's not how you draw people in. That's how you pull people out and start looking for other designers that's not trying to break the bank. You know, so yeah, that's just my opinion. I really think a lot of people share my opinion when it comes to that. And you guys may want to think about that when you set your prices for certain styles or certain bags. Because I can tell you some of the bags, some of the Louis Vuitton bags back in the day, are lasting, have more intimate details, and were half of the price of the average Louis Vuitton bag that's now out at the store that's not in his collection. So, like, let me give you an example. The bag, like the side trunk, that's a decent price for the side trunk because it's a little flavor to it. You know, I love that about it. But like the Noe bag, the Noe GM, very reasonable price for the Noe GM. The Artsy, very good price for the Artsy. You know, and that people probably thinking those are just big gaping holes with vachetta leather on it. And all of those are iconic Louis Vuitton though. Those are iconic Louis Vuitton bags. So I'm just saying, if you can look back in time and you can look at the price range that you were in back in time and look at the intimate details that you gave us, that's why so many people are being drawn to the gently used sites, because they can get those older bags that gave us our bang for our buck, and really when you seen it you knew that you were buying a timepiece. That's all I'm saying. And I feel like that I have indulged and invested in the luxury handbag world. Louis Vuitton definitely enough to where I can weigh my opinion and not be disrespectful to the Louis Vuitton world, because I happen to love Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton is my most favorite bag of all time, but at the same time, I'm a little disappointed in how much their bags are growing in price, but not growing in detail. And maybe you're going to give us something that we've been looking for in the next collection and what's to be and what's coming out. But that inside out Neverfull is not it. That's all I got to say. And maybe I need to look a little bit more into it. But from what I've seen, I'm like, okay, somebody needs to tell them that we've always been able to turn our Neverfulls inside out. I think somebody might need to tell them that. But I digress. So, here it is. This beauty. Beauty is her name, guys. Everything about her. Okay, so let's just start with the outer parts. How this little chain right here doesn't come off. You don't have to worry about it ever coming off. But the strap right here for the added security, I like how you pull that. Now, I'm going to have to open it. It's very tight, and I love that about it. Excuse me, that's my sinuses draining. This bag is cinched in, just like how the Neverfull can be cinched in, to give it a more silhouette look, or a more smaller look. And I'm going to show you one thing that really pulled me all the way over. This right here is amazing. I love this. Now let me show you guys how this opens. Let me make sure I'm doing it right. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Come on, Lisa. You're videotaping. Okay. See how that D turns and opens? Amazing! And it's just simple and elegant. I love that. I love that. And then the bag transforms into a wide tote. And then you got your C and D, Christian Dior, hanging out with still the label. And it's going back in because I've never carried it out. I like it cinched. And then this one comes with the leather pouch. The one with the leather, instead of the denim, comes with the leather pouch that looks just like the bag. The inside of here is denim as well. It is laced with denim. The bag itself is just one big hole. It has a D-ring right here to hold the pouch. You can definitely take the pouch off and carry this by itself. Let's see. I do have an organizer in here, but she is so freaking big, guys. I can put the kitchen sink in here. This thing is humongous. Look at this. Look how wide she gets. So this is an excellent traveling bag. I don't want to travel with this particular style of it, this particular version of this bag, because I don't want to mess up the denim. But the version that I do have en route, and this is the Dior wallet. I don't know if I still have time to return this. I don't think I'm going to keep this one. I have a Dior wallet that I purchased with the other lady tote, and I like her better than this one. I don't think I'm going to keep this one, even though she looks like the other bag. The bigger version of this wallet looks just like it as well. So I think this is a waste of money. I don't think I'm keep it because I have not used it. I'm using the other wallet that's in that tote, and this one is really just a waste. It's a very cute wallet, very nice. You can tell the leather on here is doing what leather is supposed to do. It's a very beautiful bag. I'm sorry, wallet. This wallet is so beautiful, guys. It really is. But I don't think I'm going to keep it. I still have time to return it, and I may. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys why I say I'm in love with this. I think the world of this bag. I think that she's just a cut above because she gives me, don't get me wrong, the Neverfull gives me this too. The space, the room to do whatever. That's why I love the Neverfull too. But I just think because of the craftsmanship, the details. I've already showed you guys how this raises up and down. I just love this. The added touch to this bag, just that little swing on that D on here that captures the C. That won me over. I know you're probably like, that? Yes, just little things like that win me, because I look for that in my favorite designer. I look for them to give us that, and they don't. They give us a little added here and there every now and then, but like with the side trunk and all of that, but it's not Dior, you know. It's not Dior, and I just love how this bag looks. Just to me, this is what a luxury handbag is supposed to look like. There's nothing wrong with my beautiful Neverfull. Don't get me wrong. But I guess I'm just feeling this bag. I'm just feeling it, and I love how this lifts up. You can take it up as high as you want, or you can just take it up just a little bit higher, or you can leave it lowered. You can leave it lowered down. However, whatever's comfortable for you. I really carry it lowered because I like that lower handle like this. I don't have to have it expanded, but the great part about it is if I am traveling with her and I need it expanded, I just pull it out so I can walk with it longer. Everybody's into crossbody. This can, Lord have mercy, I don't think this would be something that you would even think about making crossbody. No, this is not a crossbody bag. Is this an everyday bag? Yes, it definitely is. Just like, now the GM Neverfull is not an everyday bag to me. The MM, yes. The GM, if I'm carrying this on just an average day, that means that either I got my laptop in it or I got my laptop in it. I do not carry the GM Neverfull just to be carrying it. I'm carrying it for a purpose. It's not an everyday casual bag. The MM or the PM Neverfull is the Lady Dior in the large. This is a large. It comes in a medium. I don't know if it comes in a small, but I do know it comes in a medium. And the medium is a very nice size as well. I looked at it, but I have not had an opportunity to actually own it and look at it and all that kind of stuff. But you guys should know by now that I like the larger bags, the larger, like the MM graceful, the artsy, things like that. Y'all know I like the bigger bags. Even though I don't mind doing like the side truck, the smaller hobo style like the Odeon, MM, and all of that. So, but anything smaller than that, it's a waste of money for me. I don't. It's a waste. Yeah, because I love me a let me see. What is the name of that bag? I can't think of it right now, but I'll think of it. I can't think of the name of it. It's by a different designer. And when this video ends, I'll remember it and I'll be mad at myself. But yes, she may not stay in the home. She costs a little well, I gotta look at the pricing because I went kind of berserk. I think this was like $800. It was not that. It wasn't as much as the Zippy wallet by Louis Vuitton. This was nowhere near the cost of a Zippy. So yeah, this is more reasonable. It is very nice. The leather is so nice. If you've never touched a Dior in person before, you need to, because the leather on there is a different kind of feel. It's very very luxurious. It's a very, very soft, squishy feel, but it also is so you can tell it's just so well made. You can look at the stitching on it. It's a very, very beautiful designed bag wallet, and that's how they do their bags. My lady tote looks like this. Looks just like it. And the stitching on here is everything. They stitch. So why am I saying all that? Because this is what I miss from Louis Vuitton. That is what I miss. I miss the intimate parts. I miss just the attention to detail. Because now, sadly, when you get a bag from Louis Vuitton, and you guys will agree with me, you got to look that thing over. You got to look it over like you have never looked the bag over before in your entire life. You got to make sure, hey, is that straight? Yeah, that's straight. Nothing is hanging off. No zipper. Everything is zipping properly. Nothing is slanted. The design is where it's supposed to be. Nothing going up, nothing going down. You got to do that now. You got to because unfortunately we're not getting what we deserve. And I don't know if this can be echoed to someone. I've said it to my CA. I've said it. And some people say essay. I say either one. Whatever comes out, she knows who she is. But I said it to her, and she was like, "They're getting better," and blah blah blah. And yeah, it was a lot that she said. And the thing about it is, I just want to make sure that you guys do understand that it's not a complaint when I say the certain things that I say about Louis Vuitton. It's just like when you invest in something, you invest it in because you like it, right? So if you like it, that means it's something about it that you really that draws you to it, and you expect that level each and every time. And when you don't get that level of greatness, I believe you, because you've made investments in this specific thing, that you have a right to voice your opinion. I'm a consumer that has invested in Louis Vuitton, and all I'm doing is voicing my opinion. That's all. So we just expect you to be up here. You're the #1 designer of all time, and we just expect you to stay at that level and not come down from that level. You know, so it's just like when Gucci came out with the attaché, which was my favorite bag of the year 2 years ago. I still love my Gucci attaché. I have not done a year update on that. Well, it's 2 years now, and I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do an update on that because I have the medium, I have the small and the large attaché bag, and I'm still loving them. Perfect Gucci bag. Gucci is doing what it's supposed to do. It's just doing what it's supposed to do. So that's all. That's the reason why I say that. It's not that I'm hating on Louis Vuitton, like but I just expect more. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And it's plenty of other consumers that feel the exact same way. And that's all I got to say about it. But yeah, this was just a quick comparison. I know my comparisons don't be like everybody else's. And that's the point. I don't want to be like, if everybody's video is the same, what's the point in doing them, right? But I said all that to say, this is a very, very nice denim bag. But it is denim, right? So you do still have to be careful when you're out with this bag, because denim will stain just like denim jeans. So, and that's the problem that I had with the carry-all denim collection as well. So I have to be careful when I'm taking either one of them out, especially the YSL denim version. So out of all three of these bags, the one that I actually got something on is the YSL. And it did eventually come out. And sometimes, because I am a little OCD about my bags, I can still see it there. But when I ask somebody else to look at it, they don't see it. So maybe because I knew that stain was once at a certain place on the bag, that my eyes automatically divert there. And nobody else seemed to be able to see the spot on there but me. But hey, just being a little paranoid. But yes, so I have to get a leather version of this. I have to. I don't know when. I don't know when. But she's got to come. She has to be in my collection, because I looked at the leather version of this bag and it is gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous bag. Gorgeous bag, guys. It is. It is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bag. So, I can't wait to have her in my collection one day. But yes, yeah, so she's still doing what she needs to do. I've been carrying this bag ever since I got her. I have been switching her back and forth with her and the slouchy. I love the slouchy bag. I love it. I love it. I love it. The slouchy is just like the Sully, so it's not like every day I carry it I'm finding something new. No, because I've been owning the Sully for a while, so it's just like I'm just carrying a newer version of it. So I love the slouchy, but to make a video saying I'm amazed about this and that, no, the zippers are different. It's very slouchy. The canvas is a little softer than the Sully, but pretty much the exact same bag. I do love it. It's a nice bag, but it's not like, oh my God, I never knew. No, it's not that. Anyway, this was supposed to be a quick video. I'm still talking, guys. I appreciate you listening to me. I thank you for your support. I thank you for hitting that subscribe button there and voicing your comments. I appreciate every comment, and I will respond to all comments. But thank you again, and look forward to my next video, guys. And I appreciate you, and be safe and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.